Sefer Shemot begins with us being introduced to the new Paro, that no longer enjoys the same relationship with the Jewish people that he once had, eventually leading to his decree to murder every Jewish male child. And who does Paro get? Who does he entrust to carry out this decree? Vayomer Melech Mitzrayim lam yaldot ha'ivriot, asher shem hachat Shifrah v'shem hashemit Puah. Who are these mialdot ha'ivriot? Who is Shifrah and Puah? I'm sure many of us are aware of the Perush of Rashi, the Ramban, Ibn Ezra, who echo the words of the Gemara that these are people that we are aware of. These are Jewish individuals. Hamyaldot ha'ivriot are Jewish midwives, and they figure out these two women were probably Yocheved and Miriam, maybe Yocheved and Elisheva. These midwives are part of a long line of Jewish history of heroes and heroines who were moser nefesh, willing to risk their lives for the sake of Kol Beit Yisrael. However, another tradition, a fascinating tradition, exists, first found in the Midrash Tadsha, that lists 22 pious Jewish women and 22 righteous non-Jews as well. And within that list of 22 non-Jews, amongst Hagar and Bat Paro, we have Shifrah and Puah. Shadal was convinced by this argument, as was the Abarbanel. They explain logically that these Mialdot HaIvriot weren't Hebrew midwives, but midwives of the Hebrews. These were Egyptian women. How could Paro have entrusted this decree and its secrecy in the hands of Jewish women? Nechama Leibowitz kind of plays back and forth the pros, the merits, and the demerits of each approach, and eventually reveals a secondary, a deeper message. If you take this, the second approach of the beauty of the individual, the power of the individual, to overcome his unique individual surroundings and the culture in which he finds himself, to overcome evil. In her words, the Torah indicates how the individual can resist evil. He need not shirk his responsibility under cover of superior orders. Even though we can imagine, I'm sure we can imagine the difficulties of maintaining one's sense of morality and justice despite the cultural norms and pressures in which one faces, the Torah and Sefer Shemot introduces us to the shining example of Shifrah and Puah, who show us that it is possible and within our grasp to do so. Have a good Shabbos.